Guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be looking at the new Danessa Myricks Groundwork Palette. It's kind of a revolutionary palette, I guess you could call it, but it's like makeup artistry meets the everyday beauty lover. But is it really going to work for everything on your face like she claims? We're going to try it out. Welcome back to my channel, guys. We are in our groove. I'm so excited. The day that this video is going up should be September 5th, which is the day that this palette launches on Sephora and on DanessaMyricks.com. This palette was gifted to me early by the brand, so thank you so much, Danessa Myricks, for sending this over. I'm so excited to share it with you guys. It will be linked down below. If you click on any of those links, anything that I use today will be linked. Some of those commissionable links. So if you use them, I get a small commission, but I thank you so much for supporting my channel. It will go back into buying all the makeup that I use on my channel, which, just side note here, I'm getting ready to film another video after this. You're going to want to subscribe if you haven't. Click like. We're going to talk about makeup and how are we all affording it, so stay tuned for that. This palette will retail for $65, which I was a little surprised by that. I thought that that price point was pretty fair. I was expecting it to be more around the $79 mark, but it's still a lot of money, so we're going to put it to use and see if it really does work for everything the way that she says it does. Here's the palette up close. The packaging is so nice. This is steel. It says Groundwork Palette there. It's really, really sturdy, really heavy. This is how big it is. That's the inside. I've already dug into it. I've used it a couple times because I wanted to give you concrete thoughts on this palette. This palette has a cream blur balm type of texture. You guys know that this is my Holy Grail primer. So it has the same Upsolite special ingredient that really helps provide hydration, but control oils, all of that, makes it long lasting. And then it comes with the powder counterpart for each individual shade. You're supposed to be able to do your brows, to contour. You're supposed to be able to do your eyeshadow, your lips even. I mean, the whole bit. Now, you might be looking at me saying, hello, your brows are already done. So I want to start off by saying one thing that I found, one con, is I tried it for my brows, you guys, but I don't have brows. Like, they're very, very sparse. And there's areas that I straight up just don't even have any hair. So I tried, it didn't work for me, but I draw a lot of my brows in. I would say that if you have generally really good brows, not really good, but just hair on your brows, because I don't, this is going to give you a soft, natural brow and it will look nice. It just didn't work for me because I have to, like I said, draw in them suckers. Okay. So just FYI. Here I've swatched all the different shades that the palette has. It comes with 10 different earth tone shades. The way that I got them to build up this way is I went in and I swatched the cream first, and then I topped it with the powder, which is how you're supposed to use it anyway, but I just wanted to show those to you. It honestly looks like a Patrick Ta, the new palette he released too. But let's go ahead and use it. I'm going to go off camera real quick, put on my favorite foundation as of lately, the Yummy Skin Serum Tint from Danessa Myricks, and I'll be back so that we can do the rest of our face. Okay, so I have my foundation, my concealer on, and let's just get to chiseling and working. We're gonna start with our eye look, and then we'll do a little bit of contouring and stuff. Okay, so the first shade that I wanna go into this time is gonna be this one here, Mirage, and I'm gonna go into the cream first. I noticed that the creams, they don't crease or anything like that. There was one day that I did use the palette and I forgot to set it with the powder and it still didn't crease on me, but I do use eye primer. Okay, so keep that in mind. So I'm going into the cream. I feel like it got a lot brighter in here and I'm not sure why because I'm using a ring light, but I brought down the light just a little bit so that you can see more true to tone on this shade. Okay. Light, but it gives a little something. Then I'm going to go into the shade Harvest here and start building out the outer V. And I only kind of swatched it in the pan twice, you guys, so the pigment is there. It does give the pigment that I'm looking for. So that one is Harvest. I'm taking a brush that's clean with no shadow, and I'm just buffing out Harvest a little bit there. I am going to go in with the powder color too, but just want to buff it out a little bit so you guys can see. Do you see how nicely it diffuses? Ooh, I love the honey combination with that. That's looking really pretty. I want to intensify further. I think it diffused really pretty, so I'm going to go in with the shade Bark and go in even more. And right now, all I've used so far, you guys, are the creams, okay? I haven't gone into the powders yet. I want you guys to see how the creams diffuse because we are going to be using them on our face, so they have to be able to blend nicely. Look at that. That looks really good. I have my blinds like slightly cracked, so the sun keeps playing me, but I hope the lighting's good for you guys. Okay, so now we're gonna go into a little bit of powder, and I'm gonna use different shades of powder and see how that works. So for the inside, I think I wanna go in with Chiseled, this one here, and I'm gonna go into the powder. Remember, the small section is the powder. And I'm going to use that to start at the ins. Ooh, it's a little deeper than I thought. Okay, I might have ruined my look. But I started on the inside and then I kind of just buffed out. Okay, yeah, Chiseled is a little darker than I thought, but that's okay. And I'm just buffing everything out. Okay, I'm going to go into the shade Desert, which is this one here, kind of like a honey, almost mustardy color. And I'm just going to swipe it on the inside. Then I'm going to go into just the powder of the Sandstone shade, this lightest shade here. And I'm just going to place it on the inside for a matte inner corner highlight here. I don't feel like it lightened it up that much, but I guess enough. It lined it enough. Okay, now I want to smoke out the outside. So I'm going to go in with Sculpted, the darkest brown here, into, again, just the powder. This is a very tiny little buffer brush. And I'm going to go in on the outside and really smoke it out, but kind of keep it in that area. Ooh, that looks pretty. And I'm going to take this pumpkin-y shade core and just with my finger, actually, I'm going to take the powder and just place it here on the middle. Give us a little harvesty taste. That pops. That's pretty. I'm going to take this BK Beauty, what is this, 201, just a large buffer, and I'm just going to go over the whole lid to make sure there's no harsh lines in between the shades. Okay, and then lastly, I'm going to use it for eyeliner. So I'm going to go into both the cream and the shadow on this one. What is it called? Tourmaline, just to do the eyeliner. I'll go into the cream first. Just set a little area there to kind of guide the powder. Now I'm going in with the powder. That is very dark, very smoky. Love it. I love the way that looks. I like how that looks. That looks really pretty. Okay, I think I'm ready for lashes after this. I'm going to take a small pencil brush and I'm going to go into, I think I'm going to go into core again. This one here, that pumpkin shade. Just the powder and just run it along the lower lash line. I'm trying to rub off the swatches, you guys, just so you guys can see like the lasting power. Because one of the things that I worried about was with my oily skin, is this stuff really gonna work for bronzer, things like that? But the lasting power that these products have is really good. Okay, now we're gonna use it for bronzing, contouring, and see how that works. I'm going in with a dual fiber brush. This is the MAC 180, I think. I'm not sure. I'm gonna go into Let me try this one first. Sculpted or chiseled, I'm sorry. I want to see if it does anything on my skin tone. It's a little cool tone, but let's see what it does. I haven't used this one as a contour before. Oh, it did provide a little bit of a shadow. Yeah, it's given a little shadow there. Okay, that's not really gonna do it. Let's go into Harvest. This one here, same brush. And I'm just gonna stipple it in. Yep, that's the color. And really work it in. Yeah, that looks pretty. I'll use the same shade down here. And the same up here. I normally don't feel comfortable using cream contour on my nose because I'm oily skin type, but this has Upsolite in it, which helps control my oils. So I'm going to go into, they're going to Harvest. Let me go into Chiseled, which is the first one we used there. And I'm going to just slightly shape out my nose a little bit. I'm going into the cream one. Did a little bit. I'm going to go into that powder. Okay, it chiseled the way I wanted it. Okay, great. Now for blush, I'm going to go into this Danessa Myricks Luxe Cream Palette. You guys, I cannot stress this enough. I have oily skin, and I had never opened up this palette because it's a cream palette. Like, this thing's going to slip and slide off my face is what I thought. I don't know what it is about Danessa Myricks palettes, but products, but they work so well on oily skin. So if you have oily skin, don't be scared of the cream products. They're going to work just fine. I used this one last time, so mauvey, so pretty. So I'm going to use a different one today. I think I'm going to go in with something a little more earth tone. So I'll go in with this one here. I went in with my finger and then I just dot it onto my cheeks. And I took a BK Beauty brush. Look at how gorgeous that is. Oh my gosh. I used it the other day and the blush stays put all day. I have really long days for work. So I'm looking at the contour. It's not going to give you that chiseled, cut out look, but look at the beautiful shadow it gave that makes that and the blush look so pretty. So I love this so much. I'm going to do my mascara and I'll be right back and we'll do the lips. Okay, so here's everything we've done with mascara on. It looks really pretty, you guys. I love the way it's turned out. Now we're going to do lips, which this was the one thing that kind of blew me away because I put on my Instagram that I had done my lips at 7 a.m., like right before 7 a.m., and I didn't have to reapply until like 2 p.m., which is crazy. I don't have any other lip liners that do that, so let me show you. I just took a little brush from my Chanel lip liner, so we'll do that again. And this time I want more of a chocolatey brown, so I think I'm gonna go in with the shade Harvest. Ooh, this is really rich. Now I'm gonna go into the shade Mirage, this one here. And it feels like nothing on your lips, you guys. It feels literally like nothing. Now I'm gonna go into this. I didn't do this last time, but I'm gonna go into this chocolatey color here. This one here. Which, this is great because even though it's a cream product, it was long lasting as a blush. So I'm just curious to see how long it lasts. Okay, this looks gorgeous, you guys. Let me zoom you out. Okay, and here is the final look. This Honestly, this could also be categorized as a latte makeup look. It's so, so pretty. Look at the earth tones. I like the shadow that I got, but again, it's very natural. So let me give you my final thoughts. I want to show you what this palette looks like up close after using it. So you are getting like that makeup artistry cream that you see makeup artists use. That's kind of one of the biggest appeals for me. It's like bringing makeup artistry to the regular consumer. Do we need it? I'm going to tell you this. I am blown away by the performance of the formula in this palette. I love it, love it. I think it's going to become a staple for me just because Danessa Myricks has been slowly, not really, quickly taken over my routine for the most part. I was just telling a friend over the phone the other day that I haven't touched anything else in 3 weeks since I got this, which is crazy because I used to be the one that used a different eyeshadow palette every day and a different foundation every day. I just enjoy all my foundations, so I like to rotate them. I can't stop using this, you guys. It's so good. I have a feeling this is going to become one of those daily staples for me. I have been gravitating more towards the warm tones, the neutral looks anyway, but this is gorgeous, gorgeous. Now, it's $65. I think the price is fair. I also think that it's not an absolute necessity. And what I mean by that is wait till it goes on sale, you guys. Danessa Myricks is having a 30% off Labor Day sale. I don't know if it still extends until today. I'll link it if it does. But the VIB Sephora Rouge sale's coming up soon. If you're a VIB Rouge, you'll get 20% off. I would suggest that you wait for it to be on sale. That being said, I absolutely love it. I mean, tell me what you think, but I think this look is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. This is my latte look. We hit two birds with one stone, honey. So that is going to be my review on the Groundwork palette. I absolutely love it. I think it's worth every penny, but I'm sensitive to our economy right now, the situation, how life is just getting more expensive every single day. So I would say if you can get it on sale, wait to get it on sale. And I don't think you'll be disappointed one bit. All right, guys, let me know what you think down below. Let me know what you think of this look. I'm obsessed. I think it looks really, really beautiful. But I'll see you guys later. Bye.